everybody. Yeah, hi. Wow. It's so good to be here. On Monday. Yahoo! Yeah, honestly, I feel a lot better than I did. I got back to the gym. I still feel like... I know that I talk pretty slow usually, but I feel like it's taking me longer to think of words than usual. And I've been sleeping a lot, and that's about it. And sometimes my head hurts still, but it's mostly okay. Yeah, I'm unconcussing. I'm unconcussing. Unconcussing. Yeah, but I went back to the gym today. And that was good. And thank you, Slayer, for the 9 months of membership. I can't believe that I've been in phase for almost a year now. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Where does all the time go? Honestly, for me, it's kind of like a silly thing to say, but the only thing that really changed for me in terms of what I had to do was, you know, I started streaming on YouTube. And then at that point, management didn't really want to make me do anything I didn't want to do. I've been thinking about it, and phases made my habits a little bit better. Because now I actually have to put up waiting rooms, and I actually started streaming on YouTube like I always told chat that I would. And, and I started making schedules. Schedule will be up tomorrow, by the way. So that's good. Yeah, I'm glad I joined too. Sometimes it doesn't feel like I'm much in a company at all, though. And maybe that's also just because I miss a lot of meetings. And management doesn't really want to force us to do shit that we don't want to do. And covers are optional, and, you know. Now I'm in a very special Discord where sometimes I go to meetings. And sometimes I don't. And sometimes I don't. I'm sorry, Sakana. I'm sorry. Go to meet. I don't. You know what's crazy is somehow to the, because you know what is hard about the meetings? It's every other week. And the time has changed so frequently that sometimes I'm just asleep. Or sometimes I'm like, I just remember. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, I open my phone and it's like, oh, you have a meeting. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then it's already like 30 minutes in. And I show up when everybody is saying goodbye. Oops. It's hard. It's hard. I would last 2 days in a corporate job. I would last 2 days in corporate America. I would last 1 day in corporate Japan. And I would be fired the day of if I had to work a corporate job in Korea. Because they don't take shit there. I can't do it. Yeah. Become an alarm addict. You know, I really should. I should put alarms on my phone, but how do I do that? Is that a stupid thing to say? Like, I know how to do an alarm. Like, how do you do an alarm for a specific day? That's what I'm saying. Well, how do I do an alarm for a specific day? Wait, I have an idea. Alexa, set an alarm for 4 p.m. on the 27th. Oh my god! Alexa, set an alarm for 4 p.m. on the 13th. Oh my god! Oh my god. I only know how to set an alarm on my clock app. Someone cooked. Someone cooked. Don't call me Unk. I don't know. It's just because, like, you guys have to understand, I've never had a real job. I'm a little princess. I never had to do any of this. I never had to go to a meeting every other week. Thank you for the $2. What is that? Usually when I have an appointment, it's for something I want to do. You know what I mean? And it's like one time only, so it's like always on my mind. I'm like, I have to go to the nails. I have to go to the nails. On Friday, I have to go to the nails. I have to go to the nails. I have to get my nails. Or like the doctor. Or the dentist. It's like every once in a while, so I'm like, oh, I know what I need to do. You know what I mean? A clock widget where you can set individual alarms. Can you set alarm? You can set alarms for a specific day. Cause like when I have a doctor, like, I don't know, I just remember it. Yeah, wait, this is life-changing for me. Now, how do I remember to set the alarm? You know, I do that thing where I'm like, I'm gonna put this in my calendar later, and then I don't remember to. How do you do it? Do it right away. How do I tell myself to not put it off? How do I tell myself, no, it's fine, you can do it right now? Because I always say, oh, I can do this later. I'm gonna do something else right now. How do you do that? I just need to keep my paper on my desk. You know what? That's what I need. I need to keep my paper on my desk. And then everything will be fine, probably. Cause I have a, you know what's crazy? I need to get on the screen. Cause OMG, hi everybody. Cause like I'm a super addict for like cute. I'm a super addict for cute stickers and paper. Like I don't care about bookstores very much because I don't really care about books unless they have like pictures of food. Like I'll only go and look at cookbooks or like fashion books or like anime books, like manga, and that's it. I don't care about like the bookstore. I don't care about it. But a lot of bookstores have like paper and pens and shit. Like you go to a stationery store, right? That, like, I can't, every single time I go to one, swear to God, I end up leaving with a new stationery set. Or a new pen. Or something along those lines. Yeah. Those drop stickers that are popular in Japan. Oh, they're called like bonbon drop stickers. I don't have any because one time I went to like, what is it called? Like I went to like, what are they called? There's like a really big one in it's like Japanese bookstore chain. And there's like a really big one in San Francisco. And I went to one and I looked for those stickers. They're all sold out. You know what I mean? They're like all sold out. The only ones I saw were like ninja themed ones. But I don't want ninja themed ones. I want like bunnies and shit. You know what I mean? I don't want ninjas. I want like bunnies and dogs and like flowers and stuff. I don't want the ninja, because ninjas are for boys. You know what I mean? Because ninjas are for boys. Like, now that I'm a grown man, it's all about samurais. Alright, everybody knows that samurais have a cooler history and demeanor than a ninja. Yeah. But yeah, that I want like bunny ones or something. I don't know. Happy trading card day, Mari. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Super Dante. Thank you. Yeah. So all I'm saying is like, I don't really want ninja stickers because I'm grown. That's all. And I just want like, and I don't know, they just weren't like as cute as the other ones. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is I have a bunch of stationery and like notebooks and shit. I just keep them all in a big box. They're all in one big box, and I always forget to take them out. But I think if I keep it on my desk, I used to have it to where like I could, cause I had these IKEA, I still have them, but I had these IKEA like pegboards where I could like put all my stuff and my stationery so I could see it in front of me. But then I can't drill in my wall now. So I don't know how to put them up, and so I've just kept all of my stationery in a box instead of somewhere where I can see it. And so I forget that I have notebooks and pens and stuff. And so I don't have anything to write on. And so I don't think to write down any important things on it. Yeah. Command strips don't hold enough weight. I tried to get the super strong ones, but it couldn't even hold, like, the board on its own. It was, like, really annoying. They were, like, they were marketed as, like, the super strong command strips. They can hold, like, 20 pounds. I cleaned the wall. But the problem is the board needs to be away from the wall. So it has this like little divider that you need to screw in. Like drill into the wall. And so the strips need to be attached to that instead of the actual board. So there's less surface area that the board is being attached to the wall. You know what I mean? I think it would work if it was attached to the board, but it needs separation between the board and the wall. Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like maybe I could get away with hammering something in. But I don't really know how to do that. That's a like silly thing to say, but like I know how to drill. I don't know how to like hammer something securely into the wall with a nail. Maybe that's like a silly thing to say, but I'm just worried about that compared to like drilling. Is that silly? I don't know. I'm just feeling that way because I've never done it. I'm just a driller. I drill. That's what I... Yeah. Like, I know how to drill. I know how to do that. Yeah. I know the drill. Yeah. What do you drill? The wall. Usually. I just never use the nail. There's this like idea I have in my head that the nail is worse than the screw and the drill. because the screw is grippy and the drill like drills it into the wall. And the nail is feeble and weak and skinny. I'm skeptical of the nail. I'm skeptical of it. The soy jack nail, hammer and nail versus the Chad screw and screw drill. I forgot the name of the thing that you used to put the screw in the wall for a moment. Nails are good. Okay, well, yeah, you know, maybe you should give the nail a chance. I can't be making any more incels than there already are in the world to the weak, feeble-looking nail. And perhaps the nail can become just as strong as the drill and screw. It's all about giving a chance. Yeah. You're sleeping on the nail. You know what? Maybe I am sleeping on the nail. Yeah. Maybe I am. Cause like, and the thing about the nail too is it seems to leave less of a damage in your wall. You know what I mean? Because the drill, you like, when I was taking my screws out of the wall at my old house, I took it out and I was like, oh my god, that's a big hole. That's like big. But I covered it up. I covered it up with plaster. What do you call it? Spackle. Yep. I covered it up with spackle. But the annoying thing was the area was painted. And so I put spackle on it, and the person who owned the house, they were like, I'm gonna need to paint this. And I was like, well, you should have just left it white. And then it wouldn't be such a big problem. But I didn't say that, but I said, yeah, I understand. Yeah, I get it. But like, they should have just left it white. Why would you paint it? It was like a light blue, so you could easily tell that there was spackle on it. But if it was white, no one would have noticed. They were like, yeah, I'm gonna need money. I'm gonna need money to paint it. You should have just left it white. They have blue spackle? I didn't know they had light blue spackle. I thought most of it all dries white. I didn't know. But what if it wasn't the same shade of blue? You know what I mean? What if? Yeah. Syrup, thank you so much for being a member on YouTube. Tomorrow is Taco Tuesday. Who even invented Taco Tuesday? It had to be like a taco chain or something. I bet you taco sales increase at least 5% in the United States every Tuesday. Big Taco created this. I don't believe in Taco Tuesday. I just don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want someone telling me what day is the best day to eat tacos. Cause honestly, I think the best day I've ever eaten tacos is probably like a Friday. Cause I remember one time when I was a kid, and this is kind of silly. Everyone is gonna laugh if I say what kind of tacos, but you know, as a kid living rural, you don't have a lot of places to go eat food that isn't American food. Like white food, white people food, settler food. You know what I mean? Stuff like casseroles and a burger. And, well, I'm just trying to, like, cover all, you know, cover all my Spaces, so everybody understands what I mean. Yeah. Meatloaf. Yeah, meatloaf. Wife slop. Yes, I would consider it to be wife slop. And it's good. It's good. I like it, actually. I like that food, too. I really do. I like the kinds of foods that you get at Thanksgiving dinner. I like the, I like meatloaf. I think it's good. I really do. I love a steak. I do. I love I love it. Yeah. I think it's good. My mom made some really good I don't know what to call it. Like mom chow. To me, like white mom chow is American food that's a little bit rooted in like your family ancestry. You know what I mean? Like my mom made some real rural American shit with like, you know, fucking German egg noodles. You know what I mean? My mom made meatloafs. My mom made a lot of pickles. But what I'm trying to say is I think one of the most amazing taco experiences I ever had was... There was like a taco... Oh, what is it called? There's like a... I don't even know if this is around anymore. But there was like a taco time that had opened and we drove after school to go have it. Taco time. And the taco at Taco Time is just like, it's basically just like beef slop in a wet tortilla. And there's like, they have like tater tots, I think? Yeah, I think they have like tater tots or something. Yeah, and honestly, it was so awesome to me because, you know, to me it was so new and yummy. If that makes sense. I've had a lot better tacos now, but, you know, it's still a generational moment. Still a generational moment for me. My, during like every single time I gotta eat something that wasn't, you know, like usual, it's really exciting moment. Every single time, if you live somewhere a little out there, it's really exciting to get like a new chain. Like even within like a 2-hour distance of you, like everybody knows, like everyone's calling each other like, did you hear that the Popeyes just opened? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh my god, I had it was so good. And that's just how it is. Bitches really do be driving 80 miles for the first Popeyes in the state. Yeah. And it's difficult because if you say that to someone who lives somewhere like in city or like in California, they're like, it's not even that good. It's not even that good. But it was good to us. Because we never had it before. Because the option is slim. Yeah, I'm so serious. Yeah. Do you live next to Keisu Aisuri told a similar story? Really? Well, see, that's how it is. That's how it is. It's just, like, no matter what, it doesn't matter where you are in rural America, that's just how it is. I swear to God. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. Like, I can recall, like, so many vivid stories, like, growing up and everyone being like, it would literally be on the news. It would literally be on the news, like, Popeyes opened up 3 hours away. Here's what the line looks like, and everyone would be geeking because the line would be like 20 cars. Even though at like every single Chick-fil-A ever in the world, there's like 50 cars every day. And there'd be like 20 cars in line at Popeyes, and everyone would be like, oh my god, that's ridiculous. Yeah. It just be that way. Was I Amish? No, I wasn't Amish. No. I definitely wasn't Amish. I think that you know, in Montana there are Amish people though, and there's like a lot of those smaller like farming communities. I know every year, like for Thanksgiving, we would get our turkey or chickens from farmers like them. Yeah, Mennonites, lots of Mennonites. Yeah. That's exactly. Yeah, lots of Mennonites. You always get your poultry from them, your food. Metanites. Yes. Yeah. There are Mennonites. I forgot the word for a while. No, if I were Amish, if I grew up Amish, I think I would be talking about that a lot more. Like, that would be a crazy story. From Amish to VTuber. Like, that would be so crazy. Smoking big doinks out in Amish. You wouldn't be here if you were Amish. No, but like, that's the thing though, is there's always a possibility that there could be an ex-Amish VTuber. Because sometimes Amish people don't be Amish anymore. They don't live Amish anymore. I remember seeing one time there was like this show about Amish people. And it was about like young Amish people going into a city for the first time. But I don't remember what it was. I don't know. Breaking Amish, that sounds about right. There's an Amish mafia show? I had no idea. Why is everyone saying Rumspringer? What is that? Rumspringa. Pennsylvania Dutch for running around. Oh, that's what it's called when they do. An Amish rite of passage beginning around age 16, where youth experience greater independence from parental and church restrictions. I see. Oh. It's interesting because it says that 85 to 90% choose to stay Amish. I think that I understand that because experiencing a lot of stuff like that for the first time, like all at once, just seems really, really anxiety inducing. Yeah, and also like having to integrate into a new society and like it sounds really hard. Yeah. I wouldn't like to be Amish, but that's just because I really like being a VTuber and I like anime and stuff. So that would be really hard. But I understand the culture. I think one thing that is good to take away from it maybe is just it's really scary to not have community. And I think like yeah, I don't know. It needs to be easier for people to socialize in real life. I wonder if it's just because it's so easy to talk to people on the internet now that people have less of a desire to go out and do it. And it's like a whole nother world. When I first started streaming, I still live with my mom. And to be completely honest, I had hardly been outside or like socializing at all. And I think that when I decided because I met my friend Hina through VTubing and we went on like a really, really big road trip. We went on a really big road trip. She was like, let's go and do a huge road trip down, effectively down the entire Pacific United States. And it was really awesome and fun. But even then, it was like scary to be in public. And scary to learn how to socialize, even though like I had learned to be a little more social from streaming. It was still hard. But now I'm a social butterfly. Now I'm like really, really super good at talking to people, and I really like going outside. And I like making new friends. But honestly, I think if I never had that, if I never did that, and if I never moved, I probably also wouldn't be going outside making new friends. I probably also wouldn't be doing that. Like, I think about it sometimes and I think, if I was still doing the same thing I just wouldn't have left. Any tips for better communication? Honestly, the only thing you can do is keep trying. You know what made me feel a lot more confident in talking to people? Is number one is streaming. That helped me learn how to talk to people and learn how to embrace the things I like. Number two would probably be... You know what it really is? I felt a lot of shame. Just in general, like for the things I liked and who I was and like how I grow up and like the way I wanted to dress. And I think that maybe me being nervous about that stuff made it hard to socialize with other people because in my head I had this idea that it was me who likes this stuff and this other person who probably doesn't understand. If that makes any sense. I genuinely felt that way. I was like, if I'm going outside, these people aren't gonna understand me. And they're gonna be ashamed to talk to me because of the things that I like, and I don't have anything to say to them. I one-guyed myself. I one-guyed myself. Yeah. So, basically what helped me talk to people was... talking a lot helped me be able to articulate myself in a way that was... kind of decent. And sociable and, like, understandable to others. This is also gonna sound kind of cringe, but... for a while, I was on Google looking up how to keep people engaged in a conversation. I literally looked that up at least a couple of different times. I would look up shit like... how do I keep people talking? How to talk to people, how to keep people engaged. What do people want to hear? And it actually helped. Because it says shit that is actually, you know, if you don't do it a lot, then you don't think about it. Right? But one thing I literally always think about now is, how can I keep this conversation? Because sometimes I end up going off on my own tangent, which is fine for stream. But if you're talking to someone in person, it's a bit harder. So you need to be able to reel yourself back and ask things like, how do you feel? Or, you know, what blah 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 do you like? Or, oh, I feel that way too because blah blah blah. Or this is how I feel about blah blah blah. What do you feel about blah blah blah? And then if you keep people coming into the conversation with things that they like, then you learn something new. You learn something new about something and you keep someone excited. Because just like me, other people get excited to talk about the things they love too. And I think how I realized that part is because I get excited when somebody asks me about Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. And so you know, you notice little things. This is maybe a lot, but like maybe how they dress. You can kind of tell like maybe some things they like, or like maybe this is kind of creepy, but if you're like, you know, maybe if you're... I mean, don't snoop, but like you can notice things about people and be like, oh, do you like blah blah blah? Oh, your shirt, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's just effort. It's effort. And it's not being standoffish. Because if there's anything that can kill how somebody feels talking to you, it's if you seem uninterested. Don't seem uninterested. No matter how uninteresting it is. If you want to end a conversation, you can seem uninterested. Being nonchalant is not cool when you're trying to make friends. That is not cool. Clavicular may be telling you to be a nonchalant Mog Maxer, but if you're trying to make friends in which he is not trying to do, then you can't be nonchalant. Who the fuck is Clavicular? I don't actually know. That's the problem, is I see him all the time on Twitter, but I don't actually know who he is or where he came from. It feels like a psyop. This is a Timmy Thick thing. Eventually his socials are going to stop posting and it's gonna say Clavicular was a social experiment. Thank you all for participating. Does he take anabolics? Does he really? He does meth recreationally? You know, you'd be surprised how many, like, fitness bros are genuinely taking meth. You would be surprised. You would be surprised just how many people who are... Well, not just people, but like, you know, like these dudes who go to the gym every day and they're in the mirror, like, posing up. They're straight up going on Alibaba and paying some Chinese dude who calls them babe to send them meth! To send them steroids. Straight up. I woke up with a boner. Am I going to the gym wrong? No. You are not. You do not need steroids. You do not need it. You don't need meth. You don't need steroids. You don't need Blue Chew. Okay. Today, I got really embarrassed because I went to the gym and the gym I go to is a lot smaller now. And so, like, you kind of lock eyes with somebody when they walk in a little bit. And so I got on the treadmill and I was doing my run. I was like, I was slow at first. And I started like jogging and this dude comes in and he hops on the treadmill next to me and we kind of like look at each other for a bit. And he starts walking for a little and then I start running. And I don't know if I was just like, my music was too loud. Or if I don't know if, I don't know. But like, maybe 5 minutes after I started running, he got off and left the gym. And it made me feel really insecure. In my head for a moment, I did want to think like, oh, I jog-mogged him. I totally frame-mogged this guy. And then I was like, is it me? Is my music too loud? Am I being too loud? Am I the problem? I don't know. But anyways, if you guys are curious what I was listening to, I'm gonna drop the YouTube link right now. If I can fucking find it. Let me see. You don't use earphones? No, I do. It's just, I don't know about you guys, but I listen to my music so loud that sometimes you can kind of hear it through the headphones. And I didn't really think about it. And I feel like maybe that was it. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe he just got, maybe he didn't have time. Maybe not good for my head, but it, like, if I'm not listening to my music really loud when I'm running, then I don't feel it as much. As soon as I listen to it really loud, I feel like I can feel it in my whole body, and I feel like it inspires me to keep going for a really long time. So yeah, anyway, this is the song I was listening to at the gym today, in case you guys are curious. This, I mean, this is one of the songs I was listening to, but this is the song I was listening to when he left. Yeah. It's good for your motivation. Yeah. It's a banger. You can say, rhythm game music, but it will keep you running. It will keep you going. I don't care what the fuck you think. I just know what works for me. And also, I think it's fucking banging. And I think it's good and awesome. Yeah. You know, this is crazy to say maybe, but when I first started running, I used to pretend like I was running away from something to motivate me. I don't want to sound like a fucking chuny right now, but when I first started running, when I first started running, I used to pretend like I was running from something to motivate me. And now I pretend like I'm running towards something, and I think that motivates me harder. And I know that sounds like gay as fuck, like what are you, a fucking anime protagonist? But just try it. Just try it! I don't care if it's corny. Nayla, thank you for the $20 super chat. Thank you. Enjoy your coffee beans. Please, if you don't have a grinder, honestly, I've just eaten a couple of beans before. It's not as good for most people, but it is what it is. Yeah. So that's what I did today. I did that. I went to the grocery store. I feel like I go to the grocery store a lot just for fun. I feel like I'm frequently talking about going to the grocery store, and it's because sometimes I just go for fun. 'Cause I like it. I like looking at all the stuff at the grocery store. Sometimes I pick up a little snack. Sometimes I pick up a little protein drink. Sometimes there's a new sale. Sometimes I get lunch there. But I think that the moment you start enjoying going to the grocery store is the moment you start feeling a little more confident in living your life day to day. There's so many freaking things at a grocery store. Isn't it kind of amazing just how many options there are? Sometimes I go to the grocery store and I'm like, wow, jar of cookie butter. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, they have a cake mix that is specifically made to put in a mug and make in the microwave. And also, it has 20 grams of protein in it for some reason. They got pre-cut fruits. Wow. They got... I love going to Costco because the stuff they have at Costco is always the best. It's always the best stuff to look at. Because it's so fun to imagine your life with... it's so fun to imagine your life with 2 giant tubs of artichoke dip. I love it. They sell weird shit at Costco, like pinball machine. You can buy pinball machine at Costco. Well, part of the artichoke are you even supposed to eat the inside? I don't think my mom used to boil artichoke and just like eat it. How we did it was you peel off the leaves one by one and you eat the little like fleshy part in the center. Yeah. Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? Why did you just walk up and yell at me? Yeah. But yeah, I like artichoke. I haven't had artichoke in a really long time, but it's pretty good. Have you ever had a deep fried artichoke? I didn't even know people were deep frying artichokes. I had no idea. Today I ate chicken ramen for lunch. But honestly, I didn't like the broth very much. I didn't finish it. It was like a creamy chicken broth. It was like a, you know, one of those salt-based broth. But it was a little creamy. And I think I just prefer like the clearer broths a little bit better. Yeah. So I ate the chicken on the top. You know what I end up really liking now? The bamboo shoots in the ramen. With or without egg. I never order my ramen with less than at least 2 halves of egg. Because the egg is the best part. Sometimes, well, most of the time I don't end up finishing all of my noodles in the ramen. Because I think that the best part is the egg that they put in the ramen. And I'd rather have more eggs and less noodles. Yeah. Honestly, the egg in the ramen is my favorite part, period. Did I eat the egg first or last? I always eat it first because I have no self-control. I just see that gooey egg on the top of my ramen, and I look at it and I go, oh, I gotta eat it now, don't I? Yeah. It's just like so tantalizing. Love it. I need to make like a bunch of ramen eggs just so I can eat it. But I learned today that I don't really like the creamy chicken. Yeah, shio broth. I don't like it as much as I like the clear soy-based broth, I think. Not my thing. Also, one thing I wish that I'm not trying to be this way, and I'm not trying to be like a thing Japan person. But one thing I liked about eating ramen in Japan is all the sides, like all the toppings that they put. In the sense that, like, you know how people always say that French chefs are really snobby because they make the food exactly how it's supposed to be enjoyed and you're not supposed to add anything or they'll, like, spit at you? Well, one thing I like ramen in Japan is it's kind of the exact opposite because you can put whatever the fuck you want in it. They got, like... they got, like, 10 condiments on the table. You put the garlic. You put the pepper seasoning on it. Customize it how you want. Ginger. Whatever. That's what I like about pho, too. Honestly, pho... I don't usually need toppings for my pho, but... I like that they're, like, if you go to a restaurant, like pho restaurant, they always have the choice. Like, here's a shit ton of condiments on your table. Here's sriracha and fake sriracha and sweet sauce and chili oil, and we're gonna give you a bowl with bean sprouts and lime and peppers and... You know, just fuck it up. We don't care. Yeah. Sriracha and hoisin dip for the meat. I've never done that before. But one time... I mixed all my bean sprouts in the sriracha and the sweet sauce. Make, like, kimchi. Fake bean sprouts kimchi. I mean, what is a nice meal without a pickled vegetable? It's not pickled, but, like, it kind of gives the brain the same feeling, you know what I mean? I'm obsessed with... I will admit, I'm obsessed with pickled and fermented vegetables. They are so good. I really like them. I feel like when you're eating, it's, for me, almost mandatory to have one. Because it provides, like, an added texture and flavor element to the whole food. And it makes the meal more satisfying. You're like, oh, that's... And you can... I'm definitely a person... One thing that I really like is... Throughout the day, I'm the kind of person who needs to go back and forth between something sweet and something savory and something sweet and something savory. So like in the morning, I'll have yogurt. And then I'll have like a cottage cheese later. And then I'll have like a, you know, like a Biscoff cookie. And then for dinner, I'll have like a soup. Right? And so I alternate the flavors. And so it's nice if you have like a sweet pickle and like a savory food. And it's good. You got like your savory soup and you got like your pickled radish or something. Nom 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 nom. You mess with. I love pickled onions. I love pickled onions. Eating cottage cheese straight kind of hard. I love cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is one of my favorite foods. One of my favorite things in the world. Maybe. I'm always craving it. I think because my mom would eat it all the time when I was a kid. So, like, my brain was hardwired to crave cottage cheese and pickled vegetables. Which is why one of my favorite foods in the world is cottage cheese with pickled beets on the side. And I like to mix them together to create pink cottage cheese. And then I put black pepper on it. That's like one of my favorite things. I'll eat it for breakfast. I'll eat it for lunch. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, is cottage cheese salty? You can get it salty. So cottage cheese, if you buy it, there's a couple of different options. I'm going to guide you guys. If you're trying to buy cottage cheese, me personally, I like big curd cottage cheese because I like the texture. But there is a varied assortment of curd sizes in cottage cheese. There's also regular and low fat cottage cheese. It doesn't really matter. I guess it's just like preference. I guess if you can't have much fat in your diet, you can get the low fat one. But it honestly doesn't matter. It all tastes good. And then there's also cottage cheese with and without salt. Yeah, me personally, I get large curd cottage cheese. There's a particular brand I really like. I get it all the time. Large curd cottage cheese with salt in it. It doesn't matter to me if it's low fat, no fat, or fat. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Also, thank you, Mila, for the $50 super chat. And thank you, Godslayer, for the $10 super chat. Soup for dinner? Yes! Not tonight. I didn't eat dinner. Yet. I ate... Yeah, I didn't eat dinner. Yet. But you know what I got today? You know what they're doing now? You know what is happening? Girl Scout cookies are happening. I'm just saying. Yeah, Girl Scout cookies are happening. Thin mints. Thin mints. I need people to not diss Thin mints. Because I saw a shitty tweet today from a streamer, and this is like, they were like, this is my Girl Scout cookie tier list, and Thin Mints was an F tier. How? Those are like the only good ones. Okay, well, that's not true. But like, those are like the best ones. I am exhausted by babies talking about how mint tastes like toothpaste. Oh my god, grow up. Grow up. Tired. It's delicious. It's yummy, especially with chocolate. It's good. It's yeah, maybe, sure, you can say it tastes like toothpaste. It's delicious toothpaste. Do not let your brain be weak. Your weak brain is telling you, it's saying, oh, this kind of tastes like that stuff that you were told not to swallow when you were a kid. Don't. You can eat it. You can eat the cookie. You can eat the ice cream. It's delicious. If you start consuming leaves, it's delicious. I promise. It will eating leaves will change your life. Enjoying lavender flavor will change your life. Enjoying mint flavor will change your life. Eat the leaves. Eat them. Yeah, I don't like shiso leaf though, so we can leave that one out of this. I don't like that one. I love tea. That's leaf juice. Yeah. Herbs. Do this really quick. I'm not gonna lie, haven't had enough Girl Scout cookies to do this, I don't think. Maybe there is a potential that I need to expand my horizons. But I don't actually know what most of these taste like. Yeah. It is Girl Scout cookie season right now. Yeah. But the mint ones are good. Yeah, I like those. I should invite someone. Yeah, I should invite my friends over and we can rank every Girl Scout cookie. Yeah. Oh, that would be so fun. I will make them warm milk. I will make all of my friends warm milk. And I will make them eat cookies. And rank them with me. No, that's a good idea. I need to write this down. What else is better than warm milk and cookies? What goes along with warm milk and cookies? There we go. Newspaper, pizza. Pizza. And I'm gonna make everybody come to my house in pajamas. And then we can all take a nap. I've been watching this show on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like this dating show. Where they... One thing I don't like about dating shows is... It always takes like a whole season for somebody to decide whether they like someone. So I found this dating show where they decide in a single episode. Biscotti. Biscotti? You're so cute. Ow, ow. Okay, you're not cute anymore. You're not cute for 5 seconds. Okay, you're cute again. Yeah, so... I wish I could remember what it was called, but it's this show where they, like... There's one person and they go on, like, dates with 5 different people at the same locations. And then by the end of the episode, they decide which person they want to take on a second date. And that's, like, more my speed because I don't want to wait, like... Ow, ow. I don't want to wait a whole season just for somebody to kiss. Oh my god, annoying. Annoying. I like dating shows for fast-paced drama. There's this dating show. These relationships never last. I don't know, not my problem. They made it for content. That is not my problem if they don't last. If they last, that's good for them, but if they don't, like... Am I supposed to cry about it? After the episode ends, their relationship is not involved in my life. It's not my problem anymore, and I shouldn't worry about it. I'm just in it for the entertainment because I want to watch 2 people kiss and go, oh, that's so romantic, and then never think about it again. And I like watching all the dates because sometimes they're like really incompatible with each other and they leave early. Even though they're supposed to stick it out through the whole date. And they, like, get mad at... They, like, fight. They, like, beef and shit. It's crazy. And it makes me wonder, like, does this stuff happen on, like, real first dates? Biscotti, no! Don't. You can't. Yeah, but... And, like... I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but especially if it's televised and someone's filming, like... You can't even be nice enough to sit through one whole date? Like, what the hell? That's crazy. And usually it's just like petty reasons, like I don't really like your tone, or like there was this one crazy one where like and a lot of times they just stick it out. Like there's this really nice guy. And I use that in not a negative way, but this really sweet dude who went on dates with girls, and he went through all of the dates, all of them, without like making a big deal or a scene or anything. But there was this one where there was this freaking girl, and this dude makes a joke, cause like they got her food wrong, and he's like, "Haha, I guess that means we shouldn't tip." And the girl, like, stops, and she's like, "No, you do not say that as a grown man. No, you do not do that." Like, literally talking to him like his mom. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And literally right after that, he was like, "Sorry, it was just a joke." And she was like, "No, you do not talk about that. You don't do that. And I was like, oh, oh. And she didn't continue the date. I was like, what the fuck? It was really embarrassing. It was really, really, really embarrassing. But yeah, sometimes I feel like cause I genuinely don't think any of the dates were scripted, just because I feel like a lot of it felt pretty natural, and I think that they just went out of their way to find people who would be like crazy, if that makes sense. Who would like act crazy. Because some of them were totally normal. Like a lot of the episodes were like totally normal and they went through all the dates, but there were some where I was like, they were content farming for sure. Like they chose this person because they knew they would stir shit up. Yeah. There was this dude on a date, like on a first date on this show, who made like 3 sex jokes in reference to his date in a row, like as soon as they met. And it was like really uncomfortable because you could tell that she was like trying to disarm the situation. And then he just kept being like, he just kept doing it again and again and again. Like, he would repeat himself. And I was like, oh, oh, oh. Like, every time he did it, I'd be like, oh. Oh, no. I don't like that. Oh, no. But yeah, there was also this one. It was like this dude. He was like a gay dude, and he was on a date with this dude who was like, he asked him, he was like, "What do you do for work?" And the other guy was like, "Oh, you know, I'm a songwriter, and I'm also like a dog walker, and I do Uber." And maybe one of the most embarrassing moments of the show was like I understand like the grind, but maybe one of the most embarrassing points of the show was when he was like, "Yeah, I quit my last job to take songwriting really seriously. Do you want me to read you the lyrics to one of my songs?" It's over. 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 And it was this song. It was like a song about like sex and like raking in money like leaves and shit. And he was just like reading it like a poem. He was reading it like a poem. And it was really awkward because you could tell the other guy was trying to be nice. But the song, I think like he was missing like part of the idea of the song maybe. And there was this point in the date where he was like, "You know, I'm doing like 90% of the talking. I just want to check in and see like, are you even interested in me?" And I was like, oh, you couldn't tell. Oh. Yeah, because you're too busy reading your song lyrics to him. What do you want him to say? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? He was monologuing at the date. He was And I love it. I love the show. It's very, very funny. I need to find the name. Wait, maybe... I don't know if I'm still logged in on Netflix, but I gotta see. Yeah. But like, imagine. It's called... Oh, it's called Dating Around. It's really funny. There was this one where, like... There was this girl from Jersey and the dude... the dude was, he was like this very polite guy, like... Kind of like shy, like in himself kind of dude. And there was this like bodacious woman from Jersey. And like when she started, she was like, "Yeah, I just prefer to be myself." And I was like, "Okay, T, like yeah, that's good." And then like during dinner, she started open mouth smacking her food and talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I just like to let it aerate because it tastes better that way." And you get the flavor of the food. You get the flavor of the food. And then when they left the restaurant, she grabbed him and made out with him. And that was crazy. And that was crazy. I was like, wow. Is that a W? I can't tell. But hi, welcome in. Thank you for the raid on YouTube. Thank you. I was just talking about this dating show I've been watching on Netflix. She was so funny. She was genuinely so funny and awesome. I feel like she would be like the best friend ever. Yeah. A new good one? It's called Dating Around. I don't know if it's new. It has like 2 seasons. Wait, let me see. Uh-oh, I accidentally click on it. I don't want to watch it. I don't know how to see when it was... Let me see. Oh, it released in 2020. I like it. Because by the end of the episode, they have to choose somebody to go on a second date with, and you don't have to wait. Can you please play Spin a Baddie? Maybe I can play a little bit of Spin a Baddie. The problem I have with playing Roblox on stream is I kind of get in it. And I kind of like lose all sense of self. And I just like hyper fixate on playing Roblox. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I have BGM. I didn't mean to turn it up that loud. Yeah. You're almost Rebirth 20 now? That's huge. I love Roblox. I love it so much. I love Roblox so much that I will talk about Roblox with anybody because I don't really care if I risk the chance of sounding like a literal toddler. So I'll talk about it with like real life friends. They'll be like, "What did you do today?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I was playing Spin a Baddie Roblox." Like legitimate normies. And they'll be like, "What?" Yeah, I was playing Spin a Baddie Roblox. It's this game in Roblox where you roll a dice, and when you roll the dice, you get a hot girl to put on your farm, and you put the hot girls on your farm, and they make you money. Willingly. And then you make money to rebirth and get better dice, and get better baddies to replace your bad baddies. Yeah. They willingly make money for me. They do. They do it. I promise. I promise they love me and they care about me, and it's a mutual thing. Yeah. I just know though that, you know, maybe I should play Spin a Baddie tonight. Maybe just a little bit of Spin a Baddie. Just a little bit. What about Steal the Brain Rot or whatever it's called? I actually haven't played that before. So I don't know what it's about. I have no idea. Did you ever play Dress to Impress? I used to, but I haven't played it in a while. So yeah, maybe I should hop on Dress to Impress. I played Dangerous Driving in India last time I played Roblox, which was like literally 2 days ago with Hina. And I think I was talked up too much about it. I think I was talked up so much because everyone was like, oh my god, Dangerous Driving in India is so good. It's so fun. And then I played it and it was kind of just like every other Roblox game. I thought it was going to be groundbreaking. I'm not saying it wasn't bad, but I guess my expectations were too high. And that's kind of my own fault a little bit. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna get a snack, so you guys have to wait here and be friends with each other, and I'm gonna go here so you guys can all talk to each other, and it'll be awesome. Okay, cool. Now, what are you guys even doing? What are you guys doing? Do you hear me? Hello. I have shrimp chip. Do you guys like shrimp chip? I used to not like shrimp chip, but now I really like shrimp chip. Yeah. If you don't like them, you should give them a second chance. And maybe they'll come around. I got shrimp chip, shrimp chip, and I got like a jelly. I have like these jellies. I don't know what flavor they are, like pomegranate. And I got my iron supplement. And I have iron pill. Yay! I went to the doctor and I got new iron pill. I've kind of been doctor maxing recently. Oh shit, I didn't get a drink. Wait, 1 second. Hello! What are you guys doing? Twitch! Yeah. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, hi. I'm straight up gonna play a little bit of Spin a Baddie. Actually. I'm straight up gonna do that now. I need a... What do I... Oh. No music! Everyone be quiet! Everyone be quiet while I open my gel. How do I open this? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, it's sour. What the hell? Oh, that's not good. I was told by YouTube that this would be good. Oh, that's icky. That's not yummy, that's icky. That tastes like health. That tastes healthy. I don't want to eat it. That tastes like medicine. No. I don't want to eat this jelly. I got scammed. Some Korean woman on YouTube told me this was fire, but actually it's doo-doo from a butt. She lied to me. Put Roblox on the screen. Biscotti, chill, bro. What the fuck are you even doing? What even are you doing right now? Put Roblox. Oh, yeah. I'm in Roblox. Yeah, I mean, I bought a whole box of them, so I guess I'm gonna need to eat them. Ugh. They were like, oh, it's good for you and it tastes good and it has like fiber and shit. And I was like, okay, but it tastes like poop. This tastes like poop from my butt. Blech. You can fuse baddies together. Whoa. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so icky. Why? I need 500 quintillion dollars or quadrillion dollars to level up. How do I merge a baddie? How do I merge a baddie, chat? I'm okay. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I still need to open my computer and I keep forgetting. But I really think I have a power supply problem. I really think that. Because my computer really wants to randomly turn off. And my monitor still isn't working after I changed the... whatever it's called. Yeah. Biscotti, you gotta stop playing back there. You gotta stop that. I need to go over there. I need to go over there and buy dice right now. No. 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 Don't. Don't. Shit. 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 Okay. Just press place best baddies and you'll get all the money. Yeah, but I usually do it one by one because if a few of my baddies give me enough money to rebirth, I still want to be able to collect money and not waste it all on the rebirth. That makes sense. I love shrimp chip. Oops, I'm drinking money potion. Accidentally. Can I buy this yet? Oh, I can buy limbo dice. Oh my god, I must have reached rebirth 25. I'm like so advanced. Why does he look like that? Wow. Yeah, I love Roblox. Maybe I also just love it because when I was a kid, Roblox was around when I was a kid too. And I really wanted to play it, so I downloaded it on the family computer, and my mom yelled at me because she said it was malware. Or a virus or whatever. And so, I was never allowed to play Roblox. Because my mom was very, very, like... computer paranoid. I also understand thinking that Roblox is malware or just like bad to play as a kid. You played it? I never played Adventure Quest. I played I have played a lot of online games though. Like browser games. I was definitely a browser game kid for sure. Anything free that I could play on a browser, I would. In an instant. Because my mom didn't want me to download shit like Roblox. So that's why. I was a big Neopets person. I liked Animal Jam too. Someone mentioned Animal Jam. But I didn't like it as much because I wasn't a furry. But I was a weeb, so I liked shit like, that's how I played Mabi Nogi. That's why I played Mabi Nogi, because I was like, oh, this looks like anime. That's why I played this game called Fantage, because I'm like, oh my god, it's like anime. Webkins. You know, I always wanted to play Webkins, but my mom never wanted to buy me one. So there's that. And I'm just gonna buy a bunch of potions just so I have them. It's not too late. Is Webkins still active though? I would have figured that by now Webkins would be defunct. Honestly, for me, even outside of school, I was hooked on that site Cool Math Games. Catch me playing Run 2. Is it Run 3? Nah, man. No. I'm an auto roll. Thank you to whoever told me that I can skip the animation, because that shit changed my life. But oh yeah, Cartoon. I remember playing a couple of Cartoon Network Flash games too when they did that. Almost every like Cartoon Network had a site where they had Flash games on it. The only reason I found out was because for a while, Neopets was shilling Nickelodeon. And so, oh my god, wait, I feel like I'm unlocking something right now. I feel like Nickelodeon had their own, like, MMO, like, web MMO going on, too. But I don't remember very well. Not Toontown. Fusion Fall, is that what it was called? Toontown was Disney or whatever? Fusion Fall was Cartoon Network. Wait, let me look. Oh, you know what? You know what I think Nickelodeon had? And I don't know if you guys have ever played this, but there was a game called Pet Pet Park. Oh my god, I fucking loved Pet Pet Park. I loved that shit. I saw an ad for it on the TV. I was like, oh. I remember one time, like, we had a snow day off from school. And I spent all day playing Pet Park. I was so excited. Monkey Quest sounds familiar too. Oh, I remember this one. I didn't want to play it though because I didn't like how it looked. I didn't play a lot of, you know, funny enough, I didn't play a lot of Habbo Hotel, even though, like, I was super familiar with Habbo Hotel and it was, like, really big at the time. Because Habbo Hotel felt like it was for adults. You ever play Tinier Me? I love Tinier Me. I love it. Yeah. Absolutely. I loved all of that anime bullshit. Pop Tropica wasn't really my thing either. But I remember Pop Tropica not being blocked by the school computers. And like everything else was. So I fucked around with Pop Tropica a little bit. I need a roll. Your parents let you play WoW at 10 years old? That's crazy. Did you turn out all right? I didn't even play WoW when I was a kid, but I know I didn't turn out right. How do you stack your baddies? How do you do that? I want to figure out, like, what that event is all about. Do I just, like, stack them in here or whatever? Oh, it's on the 28th. Oh, I see. I understand now. But yeah, I really do miss like the thrill. One really funny thing about thinking back on playing browser MMOs or just like MMOs in general was the fear and thrill of talking to people online. I just remember being so jazzed to talk to somebody. It's just like, I wonder what they're gonna say. And I think for somebody who, like, wasn't very socialized as a kid, the idea of I can leave if this goes wrong is, like, super helpful. Yeah. Oh! Oh no! My monitors are flying. Chat! Don't let me die! After this, I need to open up my freaking computer. I still see everything now. I see everything now. What can I close? What can I close? What can I close so there's less power being used? That was big. That's because my computer's trying to turn off. But it's not turning off. I think my computer very angry right now. Yeah. They got a lot of girls in this. Hey computer, why don't you chill the fuck out? Bitch! GPU issue. How? What could have possibly happened to him? What could have possibly happened to my GPU? It was just fine. Maybe when I moved, something happened. I don't know. Maybe I should reseat it. I don't want to reseat it. I'm prone to dropping things. But one of the interesting things about it is one of my monitors is plugged into the motherboard. And that's the one that's always flashing, which is why I feel like it's a power issue. Can that still be a GPU issue? I don't know. Sakana, I need new computer, please. Try plugging them all into the GPU. I did! And that's why I switched the other one to the motherboard, because it wasn't working anyway. That's why it's plugged into the motherboard. That's why. Because I was trying it and then I was like, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it. Because it doesn't work either way. It doesn't work if I connect it to the graphics card, bitch! That's what I'm saying! Don't talk. Don't talk. Could it be the wall socket that you plug your monitors into? That is also something that I want to see, because it wasn't like that when... Because it wasn't like that before I moved. Why are you so mean? Because people say the same things over and over and over again, and I can only say something 20 times before I get mad. Period. Could be the walls. I plug everything into a surge protector except for my computer, because that's what I've been told to do. And I don't know if that's like wrong. Or what? I plug my computer directly into the wall. I don't know. That's backwards, but that's what I've been told. It's not my fault. Why don't you get a UPS? What is that? That's a... What that is. Uninterruptible power supply. No, I can't do it right now, though. Because I'm streaming. I'm just gonna plug it into the surge protector instead. And then maybe that'll be cool. Or maybe it is a graphics card issue. I don't know. Yay! I need my surge to protect me. No, there's no good dice. I'll just buy these. I don't care. Whatever. We would have seen artifacts distortion on the screen if it's a graphics card issue. I don't know why, but I really don't feel like it is a graphics card issue. I know my computer. I know her. That's my baby, Overseer, Hatsune Miku. No, 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 there's too many It's getting worse. It's getting worse. We are so back. We are so back. No, no. 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 Ah! Blah! 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 I'll just start yelling when everything is bad. I'll start yelling and that'll fix it. My Roblox was just fine yesterday. I need to open my computer. What am I supposed to do now? I had Hina on my screen. I had Roblox going. I had like 50 billion tabs. What's happening? And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to let it all out what's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. You shine up, maybe drivers update. Windows update? The only update I can do is to Windows 11. You think that's gonna fix my computer? What does Task Manager say? Task Manager says power usage very high on 4 different things. And the CPU is at 50% and memory is at 52% And disk is at 1% and network is at 1%. And that's what it says. Is that bad? It doesn't look bad. Your CPU is at 50% running Roblox? No, my CPU is at 50% running 50 billion tabs of Brave browser. That's why my CPU and memory is so high. Yeah, maybe my mom was right. Maybe I need to delete Roblox because it's malware. Make this... Please don't destroy my computer. People actually use Brave. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, lots of people. Yeah, lots of people use Brave. Graphics mode. What? Why do I... Who the fuck cares about graphics Who cares? Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help for today. Leave me alone! What is that? What is that? Oh. It's just a viewer. Honey... Oh. What? Honey Dreamscape baddie? What the... What the... Look how much money this makes! Whoa... That's crazy. Look. Whoa. 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 This is gonna make so much money. Where is your I need to find this guy's baddie farm to see how much money his baddies make. Bro just gave me his best baddie. He gave me his top baddie. Holy shit. Damn, he has baddies I've never even seen before. Mama baddie. What the... Wait, why is he stacked? This guy is so stacked. Holy shit. I need to go roll dice and catch up. I also need to finish this gross ass jelly I'm eating. Ugh. Ugh. So... Ugh. It's like full of... It's like full of chia seeds. Or whatever. Don't call jelly gross. Most jelly isn't gross. But this one that I'm eating, it's like this... I got by influencers. Because I was watching, like, this Korean vlogger on YouTube. And she was like, this jelly is so good for you and it's delicious. And when I eat it, I don't even realize that it's good for you. And so I was like, oh, really? Well, maybe that'll help me poo and also I can have a little treat. And so I got some, and it's not good. Was she sponsored? No. She just tried it because there was like a celebrity who was eating it. Or whatever, and she's like, I really like this celebrity, so I'm gonna try this jelly. And so I got influenced by an influencer who was influenced by somebody else. That's how cooked I am. Drink, 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 drink. Thank you. Are you taking Metamucil for pooping? Not anymore, because Metamucil kind of make my stomach hurt. I took it for a bit. Yay! Isn't that the point? I hope not. I hope it's not the point to make my stomach hurt. I want to regularly poop. Not like force poop. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Whoa, a null baddie. What the? Oh my god, it's Misa Amane! Oh my god, look! Wait, look! Oh, Galaxy baddie! Wait, don't just give me all your best baddies. You gotta save some for you. Mama baddie! This is the best day ever. I'm gonna make so much money. This is the best day ever. Bro is stepping down from baddies. This reminds me of like whenever I go on Depop and I look for clothes to buy. It's like all secondhand clothes, and I go there because, you know, that's like one of the only places you can get other people's like secondhand J fashion stuff. But I go on Depop. And you can also like offer and stuff. So holy shit, this is awesome. And sometimes you see like people just selling a bunch of stuff because they're stepping down from like their alt fashion. And it's just like a bunch of like cool, gyaru clothing, like really nice brands. Or like Jirai K or Lolita or whatever else. And it's just like a shit ton of that because they're like stepping down from wearing it because they don't really want to anymore. Look at my baddies! This is amazing! Thank you! This is awesome! This is... Wait, where is she? This is my favorite baddie. I like that she sits instead of stands because she is aura farming. Where are they stepping down to? Usually they just... I don't know. They just like start wearing something else or like something that's easier, or like if they are in an office setting or a work setting, they don't have time to wear stuff like that. Yeah. It is a little sad, but also, like, people go through different stages in their lives, you know what I mean? So, you know, I'll benefit from it, and I can do their cool clothes justice. And they can know that somebody is enjoying it. No good dice. No good dice. No good dice. Look at this horse. I'm gonna sell her. Goodbye. You go somewhere else now. I need to keep stocking up on potions. That's what I need to do. I need to always have potions. Rip haunts. I have 2 pets, but I feel like it's not... I need to raise my luck somehow. But how am I gonna do this? How can I raise my luck? I can get better egg luck. I can get another pet slot, maybe? I can't upgrade anymore. You gotta get the prismatic potion. I have the prismatic potion, but I don't know how to do any more than that. I don't know. I don't know what else. ×2 on spin roulette. Ooh. I roulette now. I need more gems. Play to win, gross. You don't even know anything about baddies, bro. You don't even know what it's like. You can't even speak because you don't understand what it's like to play spin a baddie at this level. Bro. You don't even know. You don't even know. Maybe I could get a good pet. Or not. Maybe I could get a good pet now. Or not. How do you even get a pet with a 0.009% chance? Or a 0.00009% chance? There's no way. Give money. I don't want to anymore. Because I already have so much. I just need to wait for my new money to come in. And then... Ooh. I can use 2 probes now. In your butthole. Wait, you can only have 1 at once? No. Why? Give me a new one! Stackable ×20 pet look. Try butthole. $9. Nine Robux only. I know I have a lot of options, but the problem is I need options with better luck. You know what I mean? Oh. Don't. 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 What is that guy? Well, these are not good. Whatever, I'll buy this. I don't care. I don't care. Peh. What is this guy? No. Everyone is staring at... Oh, you are staring at my baddie farm. Look. I step on... Ah! 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 I am yelling because... For some reason, start to flash monitor. What does task manager say? It says... Ah! Ah! Well, I would tell you if I could read it. My CPU usage went down, and then it went up again, and then it leveled out. And then nothing else changed. Is that what... Someone is hacking my mainframe. It kind of looks like my CPU is occasionally spiking. But what am I supposed to do about that? Well, whatever. I'm gonna stop playing Spin-a-Batty and I'm gonna play my dailies. All I can say is at least my stream hasn't gone down. Yeah. Yay! Well, now I need to put on some royalty-free jazz music. Royalty-free jazz music. 2 hours royalty-free. Smooth jazz mix. Duh! You need official MARIMARI _yen BGM? I do! But I only have like 2 songs and everyone gets mad at me because they're like, I don't want to listen to this anymore. And honestly, I kind of feel the same way. And I go, yeah, you know, I don't really want to either. But also YouTube likes to steal my revenue. People on YouTube like to steal my revenue if I use a song that they have on their channel. So that's not good. Can we listen to royalty-free yodeling? Yeah. Probably. Yodeling music. Why are there no royalty-free yodeling playlists? What the fuck is this? This is not yodeling. Oh. Okay. Oh, SpongeBob. Unfortunately, this song is only like 2 minutes long. So we need to find something longer. This is traditional Swiss yodeling music, and I don't know if this is gonna get copyright claimed, but this is yodeling, so here you go. This is creating kind of a strange vibe that I wasn't expecting. Maybe... yeah, this does feel very, like a very religious experience. Chat, I don't know about the yodeling. Royalty-free... I wonder what royalty-free rap is like. Royalty-free rap music. Clean royalty-free rap songs. That is exactly what I want. I don't know if this is the vibe I really want either. It's not AI generated. This came out 9 years ago. Hanging out with models half naked. I thought this was clean. No, I can't have this on my stream. These kind of all sound similar to me. Oh. I've become so numb. Every obstacle made me who I am. If I had a chance, I'd do it all again. I don't want the royal. Let's go back to jazz. Royalty-free silly music. Oh, this is Nintendo. No, 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 no. No. Funny music. Okay. I've only heard this song 50 billion times. Okay, food guesser. That is a burger with pastrami on it. If this isn't American, I don't know what it is. Oh shit. Oh, you guys can't see it, but I could. Just in case you're curious. Look, the pastrami burger. My bad. I'm sorry. Lamb, eggplant, tomatoes, green peppers, onion, garlic, olive oil, salt, black pepper, parsley, tomato paste, and yogurt. Iran, I guess. Iraq. Turkey. Wait, Turkey doesn't border. Saudi Arabia. Does Turkey border? Turkey. It is Turkey. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. What the fuck? Oh. Oh. A rich, moist dessert with a base of flour, sugar, butter, and eggs, infused with rum. This is a rum cake. I don't know where that's from. Kinda just looks like... Yeah, well you can see it's like wet. I don't know where rum cake is from. I'm just guessing Germany. United Kingdom. Rum cake. Canada. United States. Where is rum cake from? Jamaica. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you know, that makes sense now that I think about it. Ooh. I'm starting to feel a little queasy. I think that. I'm just gonna finish my dailies, though. Tokana or Chatamari. That's me! Why? Probably because I still have a concussion. And I'm staring at screens. This! What? Tteokbokki. I like that one. That's just paste. Chat, do you want paste or brick? Navarin or Kenakiri. This looks better, this sounds more delicious. Did look a little bit like poop from a butt though. Bucks Fizz or Farofa. This is just a fucking mimosa! No, oh, yaha! It's literally orange juice and champagne! I don't know what farofa is, but the ingredients sound good. But who wouldn't like this? Farofa kind of looks a little bit like sand. Pearl, barley, pickles, pickle brine, beef or pork. This is pickle soup. This is pickle soup. Pickle soup. Okay. Nobody wants to eat pickle soup anymore. Curly fries. Chimtak. What? What? I did so bad. What? Why? This is paste. Let's see. Not a lot of people even got this one right. Because this looks delicious and this looks like shit. Yeah, it's just beans, but like... This is a whole meal. I've lost everything. I need to play Rule 34 now. Ellie, The Last of Us, or Corone? This is a popular game, and this is a VTuber. VTuber doesn't do so well on Rule 34 though. I'm unsure though. That was a slaughter. I don't even know what Brawl Stars is. Chica from Five Nights at Freddy's that was deliberately made to look gross and scary. Or a Dead or Alive character who was intentionally made to be attractive and in a sexually stimulating series. What do you guys think? Vote now on your devices. Main Shao or Morty from Rick and Morty? I'm gonna start killing people. I'm gonna start killing people. I don't know. I don't know. Damn, that's a lot. I didn't even think people cared about Main Shao. Yuna or Wave? I think Yuna. Ugh. The Sonic buff just barely won. One Piece or League of Legends? I don't know that character. Scout or Greninja? Ooh. That's hard. I feel like I've seen Team Fortress 2 porn before. Straight up. I feel like at a certain point in time, this was like a popular thing. I feel like in my mind's eye, I can see this guy naked. But maybe I'm just thinking of Germa. I don't know. I've definitely seen porn of Germa before. That's for sure. Not serious porn, but like still. I think I've definitely seen engineer porn before. I feel like I've seen engineer and engineer get at each other. I feel like that's a thing that's happened on the internet for sure. Is that what you like? No, I like robots. But it's Greninja. What? So I was cooking. Just saying, so I was cooking, basically. I was cooking. I was looking into my mind's eye, and my mind's eye was right, and everybody doubted me. They were like, what? What are you even talking about? What do you mean? I was seeing it in my mind's eye. I should have trusted myself. Who is making porn of either of these characters? Actually, I know that women have made fan fiction of Loki. Shiva, Resident Evil 5. This is like the main girl. But like, how many people make porn of her? They only ever make porn of, Ava. Ada. Why the fuck did I say Ava? Yeah, we also have the male debuff. That's true. Ava. Dill. Ainsley. Cher. You know? Ava Dong. That's my girl. Dill. Dill Gillentine, bro. That's my girl. That was so hard. That was so hard. She dill on my time till I jill off. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. This has gotta be a game about trains. I don't... Portal! Oh, it's Arknights. Wait. Or... Wait, what am I thinking? Or fucking... When I saw this, I was like, oh, Blue Archive. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's... I don't even know what's going on. This is, like, all wrong for me. Glichet. This is a game about Russians. This is a game about Russian people. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I don't know that. Never heard of it. Oh, this is Trick Shot Simulator. I don't even think it's here, guys. Job Simulator. I feel like I'm on the right track. Okay, maybe not. Oh, this is Raft or whatever. Raft. Okay, never mind. I've never heard of that in my life. This is Ramen Legends. This is Mario Odyssey. This is Astrobot. What the? I didn't even know there was an Astro Boy game. This is Untitled Goose Game. This is Fall Guys. No. Yeah. 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 This is Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh. What? Oh, this is Quake. This is Quake 2. I don't even fucking know what Quake looks like. It just said old N4 PC. Whatever. And it looked like gun game. Scrandle. Bonus round. Ooh, that... Why would they put melted cheese and then hard cheese? I didn't like that. I'm not gonna lie, this burger, honestly, the meat ratio is too big for me. And it's so expensive. And I don't want unmelted cheese on my burger, so fries. I agree that burgers should be wide instead of tall. That's a good rule to follow. A spaghetti. Spaghetti. That looks like garbage. But this also looks like garbage. So I'm having a tough time deciding which garbage I'd rather eat. Yeah, that's not a 42 to me. This poutine is mostly cheese. This is unedible. Inedible? Who cares? Chicken wings and chips. These wings don't look very good, but this looks worse. La, da, 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 da. Sausage roll or roast potatoes? I love roast potatoes. I can't even see that sausage roll. I don't know. Hot dog? That's mayonnaise? Ugh. Ugh. Veggie burger or hot dog with mayo? I can't do that. I don't think. I just can't do it. I don't know. Hot dog. This one has a tip. I'm always very impressed by this dog. I don't care. It deserves the vote. Jacket potato with chicken curry. This looks like shit, but I bet it would kind of be good though. But this hot dog looks good. Philly cheesesteak hot dog. I'm a big advocate for baked potatoes. It's an expensive hot dog. I don't like cheese sauce like this, unfortunately. I feel like people are gonna be voting more for the hot dog because it looks better, but I'm not gonna fall for that. And I'm gonna give my vote to the potato because I believe in it. This... I don't know. I'm not gonna think too hard about it. I don't think that's Spam, because usually Spam isn't that white. Hot dog or octopus balls and long chips. Yeah, I'm going for the takoyaki and long chips. That looks bad. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna vote for it. They're very, very long fries. Cheeseburger on brioche bun or Chicago-style hot dog. That's fucking tomatoes. They put a whole tomato on that bitch. That's a tomato-style hot dog. Steak pie or pie, peas, chips, and gravy with Pepsi. That actually looks kind of good to me. But this crust looks flaky. But it looks like poop inside. They put poop in that. I'm going this one. Birria fries. Ooh. Or loaded fries. Ooh. I have no idea. This looks like more food. It's hard to decide. This is also a better picture, but also birria is really good. One problem I have with this fry versus this one is there's more like stuff on top of these fries. You get chicken, it's sauced all the way around. Yeah, I have to vote for that one. This pizza is fucking crazy. But this is vomit, so I'm not voting for that. Jerk chicken and chips or pepperoni pizza. This pizza doesn't look so bad. The only problem is the crust is so big. Unfortunate. Shrimps. Stripped prawns. Ugh! Chat, don't look! They're naked. This wouldn't even taste bad, but I feel like people aren't gonna vote for it. Also, why are these shrimps, like, wrinkly? Did they deep fry them? Or... maybe it's shrimp shaped? That would be so strange. You know what? I think I'm gonna eat the hot dog with ketchup on it in the waffle. Damn. Damn! That is a whole pizza for 8 pounds? It doesn't look like the best pizza. I don't know what this meat is, but... 8 for a whole pizza is really good. But this is a burger with a Coke, and that's also really good. That's difficult. These are good deals. Oops, no, oh shit. I was looking at the pizza and I clicked on the burger. My bad. I don't even know what this is. Why does Italy make pizza that looks like this? This isn't the first weird Italian pizza we've seen. This music sounds like it's from Fantasy Life. I'm gonna do catfishing. French Freemason papermakers aviation history. I don't care. Oh. Oh, this better not all be aviation. Oh. American women singers. Folk singers. Oh, I don't know. Oh god, I don't know. This is like the worst game I could be playing right now. I have no idea. Adelic. I remembered because I was scarred by my friend's birthday party when I was a kid when he forced all of us to watch the old Doctor Who and explained in excruciating autistic detail about the lore of Doctor Who. I remember. Yeah, we were watching black and white Doctor Who. Like old Doctor Who. He would always wear a scarf because one of the doctors had like a striped scarf. And that was his like favorite one. Which I vibe with, but I don't really vibe with watching black and white Doctor Who for several hours. Railroad safety. London Underground and popular culture. I don't know. Mind the Gap. Oh! Animated characters introduced in 1977. The Hobbit. Fictional dragons. Middle-earth monsters. Oh, well, I didn't watch The Hobbit. Smog. Wait, I knew that. I've heard that before. 20th century anarchists. Bitch, I don't know. I don't know that guy. Jedi, Sith. Fiction about telepathy. The Force. The Force. Fictional deities. Neologism. Superpowers. The Force. The Force. The Force. Force choke. The Force. Okay, good. I know that one. Okay, one more. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, what? Did you see that guy? What the? Prince songs. Oh, Purple Rain? Breakup songs. Purple Rain. Nothing compares to you. I don't know. I don't know. Numbers? Greek numbers. C. 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 C is 100. I don't know. Myriad. I don't know. What is this goofy ass railroad song? I don't know. I don't know. Starship Troopers like the movie? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. They used to make them like this. He has a positive canthal tilt. It looks like he's been mewing. Wait, he's kind of looks maxing. Positive canthal tilt. Good jaw to mid-face ratio. Perky lips. His nose is too short, though. He's been mewing. That's a chud? No. That's like a... It's kind of like a hybrid between a Chad and a chud. He needs to bone smash his nose a little bit. And I think he can make it. He needs to go to the gym and bone smash his nose, and then I think he can make it. That's a chode. The midway between a chud and a chad. I'll do one more. I don't know what this is. Fungal pigments. Skin... Human skin color? Skin anatomy? Hair color? Fungal pigment? Fungal. Melanin. That's fungal? I didn't know that. I don't know. 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 Hamburger. Hot dog. Eyes in art. The Illuminati. Okay. Okay. I don't know. Okay, one more. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Rick Sanchez, Rick and Morty. El Chapo. That's what El Chapo looked like? That's father. That is balding, middle-aged father. Damn. I don't know. I don't know. Baroque instruments. The harpsichord. Wait, yeah. I know that one. '19th century African American people. I don't know. Oh shit. Oh. 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 I can't read. It's too hard. Fictional seabirds. Self-help books. I don't know. Games of physical skill. Oh, bop it. I don't know. Oh. 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 Yeah, maybe I do have to read. It's so hard. I need to go to bed. I need to go instead of reading now. Yeah. It's time to go to bed. Tomorrow, probably more Pokemon, I think. Be there. Be there. Don't it's very fun. It's very, very fun. You'll love Pokemon. You love it. You guys would love it. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves Pokemon. I'm playing the greatest Pokemon game of all time, Pokemon Soul Silver. It's the perfect sequel to a game They improved everything from silver. It's absolutely remarkable. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love playing Pokemon. I'm playing a randomizer. Everybody says so. What's my favorite Pokemon is Quagsire and Wooper. This song is titled Mary Go, which sounds a lot like Mari Go. And so I'm just gonna take that as a hint that it's time for me to go. Don't worry, Kevin McLeod, I got it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's fine, whatever. I don't know who I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Grimmy on Twitch. And then on YouTube, I'm gonna raid a phase girl. I don't know who. I don't know. I think BB is live. I'm gonna raid BB on YouTube. BB is cool. She's playing Mugenics, which is a good game. Yeah. I am leaving now. I will miss you. Remember to stay trucking and stay fucking and stay cranking your hog. Yeehaw! Goodbye, Fincells.